Revelation Unraveled, Part 22, The Great Tribulation. Part B1, Famine. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature saying, Come and see. And behold, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of scales in his hand. And I heard as it were a voice in the midst of the four creatures, saying, 2 pounds of wheat for a penny, and thrice 2 pounds of barley for a penny, and see you hurt not the wine and the oil. The third horseman, B1, the black horse, famine, ushers in the Great Tribulation period. This represents the beginning of the reign of the eighth beast, world tyranny, following the defeat of capitalism, the fall of Babylon. Famine, along with brutal persecution of Christians, will be the chief terrors of tyrannical worldwide socialist/communist rule, just as it was after the Bolshevik Revolution. The only consolation for Christians is to realize that Satan's time at running the planet will be shortened, and all those who support him, the Antichrist, the false prophet, the 10 world leaders, will be violently cast into hell by divine retribution. By restructuring St. John's text, according to the ROC chart, St. John's cryptogram, we begin to see the big picture. Currently, 2007, we are living through the Great Apostasy, W1 through W9. This era will be abruptly ended by the outbreak of World War III, R1 through R9, which will in turn be followed by the terrifying tribulation period, B1 through B9, which God will mercifully bring to a very sudden and unexpected end with the Battle of Armageddon and the fiery chastising comet, P1 through P9. B2, the sealed tribes of Israel. After these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that they should not blow upon the earth, nor upon the sea, nor on any tree. Almighty God is planning to punish the punishers, the communist one-world tyranny that obliterates capitalism. But the angels are told to refrain from their plagues on the Antichrist's kingdom until those who do not deserve punishment, the servants of God, are sealed on their foreheads. This is a stark contrast to those who receive the mark of the Antichrist on their hands or foreheads and who thereby doom themselves to hell. And I saw another angel ascending from the rising of the sun, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, Hurt not the earth nor the sea, nor the trees, till we seal the servants of our God in their foreheads. The angel from the rising of the sun says, We will seal the tribes of Israel. The we refers to the 2 witnesses, Enoch and Elijah, who will appear on earth after the Great War and will convert many Jews in Israel. Although their deaths culminate in a remarkable resurrection, the 2 witnesses' return may be very unobtrusive. And in fact, they may be here already, along with their 2 antagonists, the Antichrist and the false prophet. And I heard the number of them that were sealed, 144,000 sealed of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Of the tribe of Judah, 12,000 sealed. Of the tribe of Reuben, 12,000 sealed. Of the tribe of Gad, 12,000 sealed. Of the tribe of Aser, 12,000 sealed. Of the tribe of Naphtali, 12,000 sealed. Of the tribe of Manasseh, 12,000 sealed. Of the tribe of Simeon, 12,000 sealed. Of the tribe of Levi, 12,000 sealed. Of the tribe of Issachar, 12,000 sealed. Of the tribe of Zebulun, 12,000 sealed. Of the tribe of Joseph, 12,000 sealed. Of the tribe of Benjamin, 12,000 sealed. The servants of God, as noted earlier, can represent several different kinds of martyrs, some of whom would absolutely avoid the sacrifice if they could, and may not even be Christian. The 144,000 from the tribes of Israel and the countless multitude indicate another major Holocaust during the Great Tribulation. The persecution of Jews, and especially Jewish converts to Christ, and of Christians, will make Stalin and Hitler look like amateurs. The earth, sea, and trees that will be hurt after the tribes are sealed represent all segments of society, not the environment. Once the tribes are sealed, they also suffer the same punishments as the general population. The four winds, east, west, north, and south, clearly imply a far-reaching chastisement. Those who are sealed and not deserving the plagues will probably join the ranks of martyrs or perhaps be favored with later divine protection or rapture. Back in chapter 9, W4, St. John uses almost identical phraseology describing the locusts of apostasy. And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, nor any green thing, nor any tree, but only the men who have not the sign of God on their foreheads. Again, the green things represent the faithful saints who avoid the hurts of heresy. But here the similarities end. The punishments of the earlier great apostasy are limited. The locusts cannot kill anyone. And the effects of the Protestant heresies are not, at least not yet, worldwide. In the original text, the lesser plagues of chapter 9 follow the vision of impeding complete destruction in chapter 7. The ROC chart, St. John's cryptogram, correctly places the greater punishments of the Great Tribulation in a later time frame than the lesser plagues of the Great Apostasy. Most commentators note that no one from the tribe of Dan or Ephraim is mentioned as saved. St. John was himself a Jew, and certainly omitted these tribes on purpose. Perhaps this is meant as a generalized warning from St. John to his fellow Jews that large groups of them will ultimately accept the Antichrist rather than Jesus as their Messiah.